Good evening, Adrian Panuski, and that is spelled A-D-R-I-E-N-N-E. Last name Panuski, P-A-N-U-S-K-I. I, Adrian Panuski, a West Wyoming, Pennsylvania resident, petition FERC to deny construction of UGIES PennEast pipeline through the high consequence areas of West Wyoming Borough, Wyoming Borough, Plains Township, Dallas Township, Kingston Township, Bear Creek Township, and all of Luzerne County, Pennsylvania for the reasons below. The PennEast pipeline is not for the convenience or necessity of the people of West Wyoming. West Wyoming currently has a gate and metering station and Auburn 2 pipeline, both owned by UGIES, and the 60-plus-year-old Transco pipeline in place as well. My small suburban town is now becoming the new natural gas infrastructure hub. The 36-inch 1480 PSI PennEast pipeline will have a blast radius of 955 feet with an even larger heat-affected area. My house sits approximately 1,300 feet from this proposed pipeline, and I fear an explosion will greatly endanger my life and the integrity of the structure of my house. This pipeline will cut through precious wetlands along Sweatland Lane in West Wyoming, which proved to be invaluable to an ecosystem. A University of California, Berkeley postdoctoral fellow conducted a study that shows restored wetlands rarely equal conditions of original wetlands. It states that even after 100 years, the restored wetlands are still different from what they originally were, and they may sometimes never recover. The large 50-foot easement going through wetlands and the steep incline of the mountain is of great concern for water runoff issues, erosions, and mudslides. What is even more concerning is that the Diamond East pipeline is proposed to parallel the PennEast, thus requiring an even larger area of clear cutting. West Wyoming also has Abraham's Creek running through it. This creek is listed as a DEP flood protection project. Abraham's Creek Watershed Association has received grants from the DEP for a stream bank stabilization project for Abraham's Creek and received DEP grants for a watershed assessment and stormwater project. Our town has a history of damage from the rain events and flooding. The construction and existence of this proposed pipeline may damage these stream stabilizing projects and cause further water mitigation problems. Abandoned mines are of great concern throughout Luzerne County. West Wyoming has areas of interconnected mine shafts, and a proposed pipeline can cause these mines to collapse and damage property. This proposed pipeline has plans to cross under the Susquehanna River, which is a huge environmental risk. Less than 2 miles upstream from the proposed river crossing was the Knox mine disaster in 1959. Miners dug too close to the bottom of the riverbed and broke into the river, flooding all the mines below. There are several hundred feet of flooded mines beneath the river. Throughout this area of the river where the pipeline is proposed is alluvium, which is material deposited by the river in the form of clay, silt, sand, and gravel. These alluvial deposits can vary in thickness from 10 to 100 feet and are constantly changing in depth, either discharging to the surface or transferring to another mine pool over barrier pillars. This makes it difficult to get accurate measurement for the boundaries to the mine pools. Due to the constant fluctuation of the alluvium and the possible absence of barrier pillars, any disturbance could cause subsidence within the mine pools. Another environmental catastrophe in the waiting is the proximity of the pipeline to the Wyoming Valley levee system. The levee, may I hand this in for further review?
Yes.
Thank you.